I still get a chill down my spine thinking about it. It was 3 p.m. on Tuesday when I walked into my apartment to find my landlord, Mr. Johnson, rummaging through my stuff. I had been renting from him for 2 years, always paid on time, never caused any issues. But today, he had an attitude that made my skin crawl. "Ah, you're home," he said with a smirk, like he had caught me doing something wrong. I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was conducting an inspection. I knew that was BS. Our lease didn't allow for unannounced inspections. I tried to stay calm and asked him to leave, but he refused. He started making snide comments about my place, saying it was a mess and that I was clearly not taking care of it. That's when I noticed he was taking pictures of everything, including my personal belongings. I felt a surge of anger and told him to stop, but he just kept going. I called the police, and they showed up within minutes. Mr. Johnson didn't want to leave, but the officers made it clear he had no right to be there. As he was leaving, he handed me a notice to vacate with no explanation. I was stunned. I had always been a good tenant, and now he was trying to kick me out? I knew I had to fight this. I spent the next few days researching and gathering evidence. It turned out Mr. Johnson had a history of scamming tenants. He would raise the rent, claim they hadn't paid, and then try to evict them. I wasn't going to let him get away with it. I filed a complaint with the housing authority and started documenting everything. The next time I saw Mr. Johnson was at a hearing to discuss the eviction notice. He showed up with a lawyer, trying to claim I was a problem tenant. But I was prepared. I presented all my evidence, including emails and witness statements. The judge was not impressed with Mr. Johnson's lawyer and basically told him to drop the case. Mr. Johnson was furious. He started yelling at me, saying I was ruining his business. I just smiled and told him, "You should have thought of that before you tried to scam me." The best part was yet to come. A few weeks later, I received a call from the housing authority. Mr. Johnson had been fined for violating tenant rights. He had to pay a hefty sum and attend a seminar on landlord-tenant law. I felt a sense of vindication, knowing that he wouldn't be able to scam anyone else. I realized that sometimes, you have to stand up for yourself, even if it's scary. Looking back, I wish I had recorded our conversations, but I'm just glad I was able to document everything. It was a tough few weeks, but in the end, justice was served. Mr. Johnson learned a valuable lesson: don't mess with your tenants. I hope this story serves as a warning to all landlords out there: treat your tenants with respect, or face the consequences. I'm just glad I could share my story and help others avoid the same situation.